There we go. Hey guys, how's it going? Bear with me here. How's it going, guys? Just letting people know that we're here, and yeah. There we go. Okay, like I said, man, just bear with me. We're letting people know we're here. How we doing, everybody? There we go. Just letting people know that we're here, y'all.
First day of school.
Gonna make a quick little TikTok here. Let people know that we're here having a good time. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be, but get some people in here hanging out. We'll have a good time. Hey, what's up TikTok? It's Retro Coyote here. Happy Fursuit Friday. Today, I would usually post a long form YouTube video, but since I didn't have one ready, what we're going to do instead is do an awesome Fursuit live stream right here on YouTube. That's right, we're going to be on our YouTube channel today, so please stop by, say hello, let's hang out, and let's see if we can get me to 500 subscribers. Because if we hit 500, we'll unlock that community tab, and that'll let us connect a whole lot more with our YouTube family over there. So I want you to come in, say hi, and let me know what's going on, ask any questions you might have, and suggest some topics for some videos. So yeah, I'll see you there on YouTube, Retro Coyote. Make sure you like and follow, and once you hop over to YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. See you there.
Hey, what's up?
All right, we're letting people know that we're here. Just bear with me, guys. I appreciate your patience. Like I said, we're just letting people know that we're here, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Alright, here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what we're doing out there today?
Hey, what's up?
Boom, got our TikTok posted. We let the people know that we're here, and we're going to see if we can't have a good time today. How we doing, everybody? We doing all right today? Whew. Give me just a minute, y'all. I know it's been a lot of me looking at my phone, but like I said, I just got to let everybody know that we're here so that we can get some, hopefully get some conversation going here in the chat. And yeah, we'll go from there. Brr. And yeah, we're going to be doing this until 2 o'clock. Hopefully we can get some people here on the stream. If we do have some trouble with that, something we can do is, you know, if it's just kind of slow here this afternoon, we can move the party over to Twitch. So let's kind of hopefully get some conversation going here in the chat, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to be taking off my paws for a little bit, break the magic. Guy, can you not? Hey, stop it. Alright, just kind of bear with me here. Hey, we got a viewer in the chat. All right, I was checking out some stuff, making sure we're good to go. Say hi in the chat if you're here. Tell you what, I'm going to grab some stuff and we're going to go over some of the more practical parts of fursuiting today. Let me just grab the next thing I need here. Okay, here it is. Okay, so practical side of fursuiting. Alright, so to start us off, I'm going to go ahead and put my hands on here just because. Alright. Fursuiting can be a lot of fun, but you do run into some issues that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about in this sort of format here. So I want to just kind of break down a few of the things that I have had to deal with in my experience, and hopefully you guys can learn something. A lot of this, if you fursuited before, is probably going to be old news. But if you're just new, just starting out to fursuiting, this can probably, hopefully help you along. So we'll go from there. Practical side of fursuiting. So the first thing to really do when you're suiting up is put your head on before you put your paws on, because it's a lot harder to navigate this big hunking thing with paw hands. So your paws should probably be one of the last things that you put on. Start from the bottom, work your way up, skip the paws, put your head on, and then put your paws on. That's at least what I do. That's how I do it. Especially with arm sleeves like this, just because it can be really difficult to navigate around a big head if you're not as agile as I am. So that can hopefully make it a little bit easier for you on that front. Next thing, phones. We use our phones a lot. We use our phones every single day. But you probably noticed a few things if you're fursuiting and you go to use your phone. Number one, if you have facial recognition, obviously your phone is not going to recognize this. So if you're going to be using it a lot in your fursuit, it's probably best to turn that feature off if you can. Just go ahead and do it with password. Now, touchscreen. That's going to be another difficulty. Obviously, with your paws on, you're not going to be able to use your touchscreen. Solution that I have for that is a stylus. Use a stylus. It doesn't have to be a terribly fancy one. Anyone will do. This one is one of the set that I bought over at Walmart. It was like a set of 10 for like $5-6. And these are like nice little aluminum styluses with little rubber tips on them. Not terribly fancy. But these are going to help you use your phone. Especially if you're like me and you do TikToks and you do YouTube videos in fursuit. So that's going to help you out a ton. Another thing that's good to carry around is a fan, like a little personal fan. It does get hot in here. You are wearing just about half a couch, so it can be really difficult to keep cool. So what you do is you take one of these little fans here. Let me go ahead and turn this sucker on if I can. Hang on, I'm gonna have to take my hand off. It has multiple settings. You just set it to your highest setting here, and then you can just, most fursuits have a mouth, opening at the mouth, so you can just put it there, put it at the eyes, because you got to remember the eyes, a lot of eyes on most fursuits are made of mesh, so you can just put it there, And especially if you're outdoors on a hot day, this is going to be a lifesaver. Cool thing about mine in particular, has a light. I love this thing. This was actually oh, hold on. Oh, geez, had a lot of settings on this. This was actually something I just found out there in the wild, so I went ahead and picked it up, and it worked, and it was really useful. So get yourself like a little hand personal fan if you can. That's going to be a big lifesaver when you're in fursuit, because again, it does get hot in here. Clothes. If you're dressing up in fursuit and you don't have a full suit, if you're like me and you wear partials, and you want to wear an outfit with your fursuit, smart thing to do with shirts is to go ahead and wear a size or two larger than what you usually wear. Because in the case of things like these arm sleeves, now I'm being lazy today and doing this wrong. I'm wearing my arm sleeves over my shirt. But if you want to do it correctly, get a size or two larger shirt than what you usually wear and wear that over your sleeves, because your sleeves are going to add more mass to your arms. And so to avoid it looking awkward and bunched up, you want to go ahead and wear a size or two larger than what you usually wear. But yeah, that's pretty much a couple practical tips for fursuiting. See if I can think of any more here. Lighting. Lighting is super important, and what I will say is, you might have noticed in some of my other videos, I try to use a digital green screen for background. Now the thing about digital green screens like that is they are meant to look for, in their software, a human-shaped human. We are not human-shaped humans. We are animal-shaped humans. So the software doesn't always know what to do when it comes to our fursuits. You probably noticed this in a lot of my videos. The matrix kinds to go a bit wonky behind me, and it looks weird and bad, and I'm probably going to stop using it for my fursuit videos, to be entirely honest with you. So just be aware of that. Lighting is going to be your friend, and try to avoid using digital green screens while in suit. Now if you're just taking photographs, you can just kind of clip yourself out of it and then put, whatever you want over it or under it or whatever, and you'll be fine. That's how I take a lot of my fursuit and thumbnail photos and things like that, is I just clip it and put it on a background. So for photographs it doesn't apply, but for video it absolutely does. Virtual green screens are not your best solution. My advice would be to get a traditional green screen. That's something I'm going to be looking into here in the near future. But yeah, so that's another one. I'm trying to think here. Something else practical for fursuiting. Obviously stuff like stay hydrated and take breaks. Your fursuit will still be there when you get back, so it's going to take your time. Let me think about, because I'm kind of, like I said, this is live, so I don't have like a script for this or anything. Well, and this is more of an opinion. It's my advice, and it is opinion. But in between comfort and looking cool, I would go for comfort, because this is already uncomfortable to wear. It's hot, it's stuffy. Even when it's clean, it's still going to be hot and stuffy in here, because again, you're wearing a bunch of upholstery foam on your head. So, always dress for comfort, guys. I understand wanting to look cool, but temper that with some idea that you're going to be running around in this for a while, and you'd like to be comfortable doing so, or as comfortable as you can be. So please try to understand that it's going to be hot. Try to dress comfortably so that you can fursuit for longer and you won't be stepping on any loose clothing, because your handler may not catch it. You might trip on something and fall down and bust your face. We don't want that. Dress comfortably, dress simply, dress with a theme, cool, whatever, but keep it simple and keep it comfortable. And, one other thing. When you are trying to take pictures in fursuit, the traditional selfie, where you take your phone and you do this, is not going to work because your face is way too big and it's not going to show up right on your phone. So how do you do that? Or how do you fix that problem? Well, what I have found is probably the best way to remedy this issue is with like a phone stand or like a clamp or a tripod, something you can set your phone down, hit like a timer on it, back up and pose so that you get your whole face in the picture. That's probably going to be your best bet. I mean, it could even be something as stupid as a selfie stick. You would do great with a selfie stick. That's going to give you enough distance to where it gets your whole face in the picture. So if you can get something like a selfie stick or a stand or a tripod, doesn't have to be anything fancy. And if you want to take pictures with your friends, just go ahead and pick yourself up a selfie stick from like Five Below or whatever, and you should be golden. Also, be careful with your phone. You're wearing paws, and you're not going to have the best grip on it, so please don't break your phone. But yeah, man, those are just a couple of things that I have found for practical advice as far as fursuiting goes. I understand it took us a little bit to get started on that, but I wanted to see if we could get people in the chat here. This stream should be going up on YouTube here. It should be staying there. I'll try to see if I can maybe timestamp it to where we get right to the lecture, for lack of a better word. But if you stopped in, said hi, if you liked the chat, I do want to say thanks. You guys are awesome. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers right now so that we can unlock that community tab. That would be awesome and give me another great way to communicate with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do that for me. It helped me out a ton. I also have a Patreon if you want to support my channel there. Go ahead and do that as well. But thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. I should have another video prepared. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to move the party on over to Twitch now. And we're going to hang out there for a little bit. So thank you again for watching. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.